Hey everybody, hope you're all well. Just going to wait another 20 seconds or so other people can so everyone else can tune in, just because we're running a little bit late. Cool. So what's going on in the market today? I'm here just to deliver what I've found today on my evening scan, just to share with you all my views on the market. Okay, well, let's get into it. It's a market where if you're intraday trading or day trading, you want to be acting with caution. A lot of mess like this. I just really like how let's just start with Ethereum. Okay, it's getting very choppy up here. I was really loving this trend through this area. We go down to the 30, the 15. The 15 has started to step out, but we really need to see this. We need to see this push to higher highs, and then we will have options to trade on these lower time frames. But I want to keep an eye on it because if Ethereum takes off, I want to know about it. And you can see this 30 just starting to cycle as well. So I just want to keep an eye on that. If Ethereum does decide to take off in this evening session, there could be some fabulous trades there in the lower time frames. Okay, next, Dash. So you'll find on this list there's a big, there is a mixture of flat levels to the long side and to the short side. I'm not taking them; they're not ready yet, but it's just something to keep an eye on. If they do form, I can make a decision at the time. Okay, so could probably take this one out, to be honest with you. Look, you can see a flat level building into here on Dash, but it's not really that respected. That's more than a bee's winkle. So I'm just going to take Dash out. And so we do the stalking list. That's why it's a stalking list. It's not something we trade. Now this beautiful level and EXCHPERP on the one, we can see price like building into this level here. I just need another high low in here. We'll just double check the 4, and we are uptrending on the 4. So MACD is converging on the 2, but again, we need more, a bit more work to be done there on the 1 hour. It could even take it on the 30 possibly, but just need another high low into that level. Yeah, so something to definitely keep an eye on coming into the evening session. Haba. I think this is in from last. Oh, no. Okay, had all this chop here on the daily, and price is stepping out. Really nice convergence here as well. So drop down to the 2 and the 1. Now 2 and the 1, pretty common timeframes we're working coming into this evening session. I want to be seeing there's somewhat of a level through here. A pullback in here as we just see this price start to cycle, I'd be interested in. Some people would say that's a lower low, but I'd say that's a lower high, a high low, sorry. Let's go to the 2. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, just 1 second. Cool. So yeah, Haba here on the 2. I see price stepping out of this choppiness here. So this is good to see. And I'm just waiting just to see what sets up in the evening session. There's somewhat of a level through here. I like how price is stepping out, and when these moving averages catch up and a pullback into this cradle zone and off this rough level here could be something I'm interested in. Again, watch and wait, see what happens when it all sets up. Just really like how price is stepping out. Really like that. Okay, now here's an option to the short side. Have the daily here on Ray, not quite in downtrend, but just choppy. Not much there to speak of on the daily. It's looking a bit heavy on the daily. If we go down here to the 2, we'll have a look at the 4 first. Have a nice downtrend here on the 4. Look at that big candle, big wick there. And we have this flat level forming. Needs a bit more work, needs another lower high into this level. MACD needs to work a bit, but definitely something to keep an eye on in the evening session. The beautiful thing about these breakouts is if you take a really good perfect breakout setup, they have a high probability of working. Also, you could just get a drop like this. You could just go bang, and you could all of a sudden have a 2 or 3 to 1. Decide to close out the whole trade, partial position, whatever. But you know, they're always good levels to keep an eye on, even if they're not ready yet. Next. Okay. Reef. Another one from the R list. Just looking heavy there on the daily. And if we go to the 4, go to the 4, we similar to Ray, where we have a downtrend. Go to the 2, and we're just working into this level. Needs more work. MACD needs more work, but something to keep an eye on. Again, you could have a drop like this if it sets up right. RSR, same thing. Needs more work. Heavy looking on the daily. On the 4, beginning to downtrend. But on the 1 and 2, isn't that funny? All these shorts are in the R list. We get another lower high in this, and the MACD is convergent. We could just get a sudden drop like that. Like, it could be a scalpy type of trade. Because these market conditions, you need to tread with caution because they're still very disjointed. The market's not moving up as a whole together. And when the market's disjointed like this, it does raise our probability of getting stopped out and not having the trades that we want. Not having the outcomes that we want, which is winning. Sorry. Okay. SANDPERP. Beautiful trend here, pulled into the cradle zone here. Fortunately, these candles were too big and it's popping out. Okay, now we look down on the 1. We're stepping out, nice and convergent. I love the MACD that looks like that. Have a look at the 4, and we are just stepping out in this consolidation as well. That 4 isn't really trending, so I might have to take this out of the list. Look, for those of you that it isn't in your rules to trade with a 4-hour trend, keep this in your list. I'm not going to take it. If there's no 4-hour trend, I don't trade the 15 or 30, 1 or 2 hour timeframes. But this is starting to cycle beautifully on the 15. So definitely one to keep an eye on. Really nice cyclicity coming in there. And I like how price is stepping out. If you see conviction in this market coming into the Northern Hemisphere trading session, this could be one to keep an eye on. If it doesn't break your rules. SHITPERP. Beautiful level here. That's a very savage drop. Very savage drop, but very normal in crypto. In our markets, very normal in our markets. Okay, got this consolidation here on the 2. Let's have a look at the 4. The MACD is pretty sad there. It just needs a bit more work, but there's a level there nonetheless, and price is working into that level. Look at this higher low, higher low. Give me another higher low in that level, and if everything meets the rules, I'll be interested in a breakout trade there, 100%. Breakouts are my favorite. Breakouts are my highest probability winning trades as well. If I see a breakout, I always take it if it's a perfect setup. SUSHIPERP here on the 1, again, daily looking very heavy, and we can just kind of just see this price action cycling into this level. But the MACD needs a lot more work. I might even take that out, guys. Oh, look, we'll keep it in. That's a bit, actually, that's more than a Beeswinkle break, so I'll have to take that out. And next, so I'll just keep this list up for you guys. UNIPERP. Very sideways and disjointed here on the daily. Go to the 4. Oh, very similar, very messy 4-hour chart. I'm going to take that out. There's a flat level there. That's forming. But it's just so messy. There's no trend there on the 4. We have better trending charts. And lastly, XEM. Okay, nice downtrend here on the 4, and we have somewhat of a flat level. It's a while off, but there is one forming there on the 1. You know, price could come back down here, and you could get 2 higher lows off this level, smaller candles off this level, 2 higher lows, and you got to break out in a beautiful downtrend to match on the 4 or to support on the 4. Just have a look here on the daily. Yeah, again, one of these charts which is looking a bit heavy on the daily. Yeah, so it's a mixed match. I like to have a stalking list anyway. So if you are trading on a Friday night or you're waking up in the Northern Hemisphere, there are definitely some levels to watch. To the long side if the market decides to go up, or to the short side if the market decides to consolidate and then possibly drop. Again, trade with caution. It's still very disjointed out there. We don't have that market moving up as a whole in the alt market or in Bitcoin. So I would suggest really managing your risk. Manage your risk all the time, but particularly during these times, during these sideways grinding times, you need to scroll down your risk, because the day will come, it's probably not far away, where these markets will start trending as a whole and we will get a lot of trades, and you'll have 2 or 3 or 4 2-to-1, 3-to-1 profitable trades, but they'll all just pay off this period where it's been disjointed and you've over risked yourself, you've over leveraged yourself, and you're just breaking even. So it's really important to nail down that risk. I hope you're all well and have a fabulous weekend from us in Australia. And take care and safe trading and manage your risk all the time. Thanks. I hope you had a good week.